Good evening, dear friends. Breaking news. According to the latest data from scientists, domestic ones, of course, it turns out that there is a muscle in our body that might not contract even once a day. Or if you sleep lying down on your back or on your stomach, it doesn't matter, then it might only tense up twice a day. What muscle is it? Try to guess in the comments. Whoever guesses it gets honor and respect. We'll show them some respect. I'm checking the comments. Not many people are familiar with this muscle. It's named after its creator's last name, sternocleidomastoid. Ivan Petrovich Sternocleidomastoidov first discovered this muscle in 1825 at the St. Petersburg Symposium in winter during a snowstorm. So, what is the sternocleidomastoid muscle? Its lower edges originate from the clavicle and the sternum. E. The upper part attaches to the mastoid process of the temporal bone. It's quite a large muscle, normally, but in the average person, its thickness is about the same as that of a garbage bag. Because of this, it stops performing its function and its role is taken over by the nearby muscles. What are the functions of this muscle? Besides the fact that it plays a major role in supporting the weight of your head in general, it also participates in turning movements. What is its direct action? Bilateral contraction leads to head flexion, but when it comes to flexion, you see I'm standing here, bending my head. There's no tension in it. It's not involved. But if I lie on my back and lift my head, that's when it becomes tense. When I turn my head, there's just a little bit of tension in this muscle, very minimal. So how do we use it in everyday life? When we turn our head, there's minimal tension in this muscle. And that's the maximum it does for us during the day. When does it really tense up? It's when we lie on our back. At the moment we lie down, you see, the head is suspended here, and that's when it tenses up. Then we get up, and at that moment it tenses up. So lying down, getting up. Those who like to lie down and then get up, lie down and get up, that muscle at least gets some work during the day. So, the sternocleidomastoid muscle, signs of its weakness. Headaches in the temple area, in the forehead area. It can even be in the area of the ear. Pain in the area of the temporomandibular joint, that kind of referred pain. Why does this happen? Because when it weakens, in addition to the scalene muscles, the muscles that lift the scapula also start to tense up excessively, and they cause referred pain in this whole area. Restriction of neck mobility. To turn your neck, you have to tilt it forward a bit, because the sternocleidomastoid muscle isn't strong enough. You have to slightly change the angle of movement. Next, numbness, weakness in the arm, pain in the shoulder, pain in the arm along the path of a nerve, such as the ulnar, radial, or median nerve. What causes this? Weakness of the sternocleidomastoid muscle and excessive tension in the scalene muscles, either all of them or just one. The nerves get compressed between them, the innervation of the arm is disrupted, and the arm doesn't function well. These aren't such obvious causes, they're debatable, but there must still be some influence if they're being described. Chronic sinusitis. What is sinusitis? It's inflammation of the mucous membranes, swelling of the mucous membranes, which can cause the infection to become chronic. So why does the mucous membrane become inflamed? Because of the weakness of this muscle, there is impaired venous and possibly lymphatic drainage from the area of the nose and the nasal sinuses. But this is a common occurrence. You lie on one side and one side of your nose is blocked. You turn to the other side and the other side gets blocked. At the same time, there is no runny nose or inflammation. This is actually one of the signs of impaired venous outflow. The reason is also the weakness of the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Swelling on the face. This is also due to weakness of this muscle. Excess fluid accumulates in your facial area. You can also use it for rejuvenation. Good tone in this muscle automatically improves facial muscle tone. So, friends, I can see the impatience in your eyes. You want to know how to train it. Well, there's nothing better for the sternocleidomastoid muscle than a heavy head for training. If you have additional weights like iron or gold teeth or a lush hairstyle or amber earrings, for example, they will be a bonus. In this case, what do we do? Just lift your head, lie on your back and lift your head. And the weight of your head, which is, imagine, about 10% of your body weight, it starts to put a good amount of load on both muscles at once, the right and the left sternocleidomastoid. In this position, normally, you should be able to hold it for at least 20 seconds. If you can't do this, you shouldn't move on to the next, more difficult exercises. So, how do you train? Lift and hold your head up for 5 to 10 seconds per set. What should you pay attention to? Don't bend your head down like this. Your chin should be slightly up, but you shouldn't tilt it back too much either. That is, your neck should remain in its natural position. The position as if you are looking straight ahead into the distance, standing in a field, looking at the sunset. We do 3 or 4 sets like this. Rest between sets, you can rest for up to 30 seconds. The next step, when this exercise has become easy enough for you, is that you can train the right and left muscles separately. For this, you also lift your head, and here your right muscle gets more of the load. And hold this position. You don't need to turn your head too much. Turn your head so that your nose is at a 45-degree angle, and in this position, lift your head. Lift it up and hold it like this. Also hold for 5 to 10 seconds in one set. Hold it, then lower it. Rest. You can alternate between the right and left. Also lift it, hold for 5 to 10 seconds and lower it. So alternate right and left, or right away to one side, then to the other. In the next stage, you can add some load by using movement. For this, place a pillow under your shoulder blades like this. Like this. Lie down. And from this position, start lifting your head up and down, up and down. So here you get a slightly larger range of motion. And in this position, you can already start doing the movement. Here, if it's hard enough, then you lift it and lower it all the way down. Wait for a second. Lift it, lower it all the way down. If it's not difficult to do, then you can lift and not lower your head all the way down. That is keeping these muscles tense the whole time. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. There. These exercises will be enough to start with. So, friends, share your impressions of how it went when you tried it, or if you plan to try it, or if you just watched me try it. What can I say? See you next episode.